We just looked at how we can find the axis of symmetry by taking the average of the x-intercepts. So we take these two numbers, add them together, and divide by 2. And that gave us x is -1, right? Well, how do we find a y value if we have an x value? Well, you can always plug it into the equation, and that's what we're going to do here. So what I'm going to do is just plug in this into my x values. So we're going to do y equals -1 minus 1, -1 plus 3. So that gives us -2 times 2, which gives us -4. So then we know that our vertex is the x value that we got from the axis of symmetry, and then the y value that we just plugged in. So then this becomes our vertex. And that works on all of them, even when you have an a value out in front, like on this one we have our a value. So here we would just plug in our 4 that we had found by doing the 2 plus the 6 cut in half, which gives us our 4. So I'm going to plug 4 into both of these x values. So we're going to do 2 times 4 minus 2 times by 4 minus 6. So that gives us 4 times 2 times -2, which gives us -8, which notice is our y value that we got here. Then we have on the last one, if we plug in our x value from our axis of symmetry, so we got that by doing 0 plus -4 cut in half, which gives us -2. So we're going to plug this -2 into both our x's. So we're going to do -2, -2 plus 4. -2 is +2, and then -2 plus 4 gives us 2, so then that just gives us 4. Right? So then that's our vertex. Now, you can also remember that when we were graphing, we had used our 1, 3, 5 trick. Well, the a value here, this is our unsaid 1, this one is a 2, and this one is an unsaid -1. That a value is still the same a value for the 1, 3, 5 trick. So if we used our vertex here at -1, 4, we have the a value is 1, so I'd go over 1 up 1, over 1 up 1, 2, 3, and that would get us our parabola. On this one, if we started our vertex, notice our a value is 2, so I would take the 2 times the 1, 3, 5, which would give us 2, 6, 10. So then we would go over 1 up 2, oh, these are going by 2, over 1 up 2, over 1 up 6, so 2, 4, 6, let me count that well, and then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, right? So that would be how we can use the same kind of 1, 3, 5 trick, even if it's written in factored form. So on this one, our a value is a -1, so we would go over 1, down 1, over 1, down 1, 2, 3, right? We're going down because it's negative, and that gives us our a value.